So, I am alive. It's been so long. A lot of things have changed since I last made a video. A lot of big life decisions that I've had to make, a lot of sacrifices. But at this point in my life, I feel like those decisions were very well thought out, at least, and I at least have a little bit more of a better sense of what I want to do in my life and what things kind of matter to me. I am actually not at the University of Pennsylvania anymore. I'm actually in New Zealand at my home in Auckland. Yeah, I've had a lot of time to reflect on everything. I think the biggest thing that I've learned for myself over the last couple of months is how unpredictable life can be. Life is a whirlwind and you can't predict whether something's going to happen to you one day, and that's exactly what happened. I was sacrificing a lot of things from my present life in order to guarantee something in the future, but your future isn't even guaranteed. Things can change really dramatically, and it's really about how you decide to face those challenges. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop rambling because I feel like I'm just getting nowhere with this. Long story short, I am not at the University of Pennsylvania anymore. I am taking a medical leave of absence for one semester. I hurt my leg pretty badly while I was playing badminton. Yeah, life kind of just threw me into the deep end, and I injured myself. This was August 2019, like 2 weeks before I was supposed to leave back to university. But as I got back home and I went to see sports doctors, and after I had an MRI, they told me that I had actually torn three of my ligaments in my knee. MRI showed that I had torn my ACL, my PCL, my MCL, and my MPFL. And so the doctor was like, you're gonna have to take like 9 to 12 months of recovery time in order to get back to the level that you were playing at before. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, badminton is not really like one of my top priorities in life right now. All I want to do is get ahead in my studies, get a degree, get a good job. 12 months to me didn't seem like too big of an issue until they told me that I would need like 2 surgeries and a lot of rehab in order to get to that 12-month mark. And that was pretty hard for me, particularly knowing that I was supposed to be getting on a flight in a couple of weeks' time. And by then, I still wouldn't even have had my first surgery. So, at the end of the day, after talking to my parents, a lot of my school friends, as well as my advisor at Penn, we decided that it was the best course of action to take a semester off and go back in January, knowing that my knee wouldn't be popping out every time I bent it, knowing that I would be able to walk around and get to class, because at that point I literally couldn't do any of those things. Surgery in the US was definitely an option and one thing that my family considered, but financially this was definitely a better decision for me. As a New Zealand citizen, most of your healthcare is paid for, considering that you have injured yourself or you hurt yourself through an accident. So I haven't had to pay anything for my surgeries. I haven't had to pay for any hospital visits. The only thing that I've had to pay is the co-payment of my physio appointments, medication, all that I haven't had to pay for. So there's a freaking spider. Let me show you. I know it looks like nothing, but holy shit. Eek. Focus. It's really mentally draining and emotionally draining having to know that your life is suddenly flipped upside down. One day you have a really active lifestyle and the next day you have to have someone physically pull you up so that you can get out of bed because you can't do it yourself. Yeah, it's been a really big lifestyle change. I'm getting much better now. The first 2 months I could only bend my leg like 45 degrees, and that was just not the progress that I was wanting and not the progress that the doctor was wanting either. But that was after my first surgery. I've already had 2 surgeries. Currently I'm filming this in November and I have my very last surgery, which is my ACL surgery, at the end of this month. I'm actually really excited to just get all of the surgeries done, and then hopefully I will be good enough to go back to university in January. Surgeries. I have a very love-hate relationship with them. Like, I really love going into surgery. Nothing hurts at all because the anesthetic just hits me so hard. I close my eyes and then I open my eyes and then the surgery's over, but I'm just like really high, and I'll insert some clips from previous surgeries here.
I'm really sleepy, but I need to vlog. I need to get subscribers.
Like and subscribe, dudes.
I should eat with my mouth closed, right? I can't.
It's an interesting experience, let's just say, and I say some pretty weird things. But I absolutely hate the recovery afterwards. Your leg is just swollen for so many days, and like even 6 weeks after my second surgery now, it's still swollen. It's just the recovery that takes a really long time, and it's not something that you can just do one day or for a week and you'll be better. Every day I wake up and then I stretch my leg for a little bit and then I go onto the bike. Every 2 to 3 hours I am going onto the bike. I am doing exercises to get more flexion into my leg. I'm also going to the physio 3 times a week. But other than that, I've had a lot of time on my hands. So for the first 2 months following my injury, I had no commitments. Everyone else was back at school, and so I was just at home, kind of not being able to be in my leg. So I binge watched so many Netflix shows. I watched like 15 Korean dramas. My all-time favorite is Hotel Del Luna, and please, oh my god, it is so good, and I will talk all day about that. So I watched a lot of Netflix shows, but then I just felt like I wasn't really making the most of my time, and so I started doing private tutoring. I'm now working part-time, so I do my exercises, I go to work, I tutor, I eat, I sleep, I go to physio. And already it's taken me to November. I injured my leg in August, and time's gone really quickly, but I'm really excited for this last surgery to come around to celebrate Christmas with my family and then go over to the US for spring of my sophomore year. In terms of my academics, I was planning to graduate a semester early anyway, so I guess now it kind of puts me to graduate on time with the rest of my class, which I guess that works well. And I don't think I will have a lot of time in my future to be able to relax so much as I am right now, so I'm just trying to make the most of it. I just wanted to say a really huge thank you to everyone who has supported me. I really want to be able to shed some light on failure in a way, I guess. I want to help people realize that this is a really normal thing. Obviously not like tearing 3 ligaments is a normal thing, but just challenges in your life. Yeah, I'm really excited to go back to campus, and really excited to be back making videos as well. I haven't died, I haven't dropped out. Life is okay. Please comment down below if you have any other videos that you would like me to make. Good luck to everyone who has exams coming up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.